Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. I make a lot of videos in the same day. I made my third one I'm making today, right here. So you guys will be seeing this. One video I already uploaded today, which is Monday, but the Tuesday you guys will be seeing probably double uploads like that. So hope you guys like it. But this basketball news, of course. You know, basketball, a lot of things going on from the NBA free agency, the NBA season, the Olympic basketball, and many more things, of course. We're going to start off first with the rookie race. The rookie of the year race has been heating up. You know, Kalen Clark, Angel Reese, you know, the big rivalry they had, even though they teams only played a few times, but a big rivalry they had. And of course in college, like that, the big game, that was the most viewed games, and like almost think college basketball history and stuff. They played very well against each other, and many times and stuff. And they got to the league, you know, it really was very good about them as well, is because like they didn't really have no break. They didn't have no break period. Because, you know, like when that kind of playoff stuff ended and stuff, and the Final Four and all that, NCAA championship stuff ended. They had the draft the following week, and then they had the, I think like a little bit later, the season started right away. So they really have no time to really like recoup and just like, oh, let me just sit back and just relax. They've been like training, they've been playing, and they still going out there and playing better than some of the people who've been in this league, some veterans in this league as well. And you look at the numbers comparison. The numbers are on par with each other, really. On par with each other. You look at the rest of the head-to-head record, 2-1, 1-2. But the overall, Angel Reese played 20 games. Kalen Clark played 22. Kalen Clark averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists a game, 1 steal per game. The field goal percentage is not too high for both players because, you know, just rookies. You know, they don't have some bad shooting nights here and there, but they do find a way to still put points on the board. Look at Angel Reese, 14 points per game, 11 rebounds per game, which is averaging a double-double, and 1 assist. Not too much, you know, because her play style really not like that, like assisting the ball and stuff. More just on the glass and just dominating. You know me, guys. I love players who just can get back to basket, and walk opponent down. You know, bullet ball. I don't care about no fanciness and no all that crazy dribbling. That's cool and all, the dribbling, and the fanciness is cool and all, you know, shooting the deep shots. That's amazing. But you know me, I love the old school. I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm going to back you down. I'm going to lay it up every single time, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. So and I love that old school style of basketball. And she's also averaging a steal per game, of course. And then, so they're really on par with most of their stats like that. And if I had to choose somebody, if I had to choose like somebody right now, like you have to choose one person to win Rookie of the Year right now, I'll probably have to say Angel Reese because she broke the record for the most consecutive double-doubles, not just a rookie record, the NBA record. Kalen Clark broke a record. She was the first rookie to put up a triple-double, which is a rookie record. But Angel Reese broke a record, which is a WNBA record, which is amazing to do in your first year like that. Candace Parker record, who is one of the best of this generation, one of the best WNBA players and basketball players of all time. So she went out there and broke that record, averaging 4. And they kind of on par with each other in points. You know, she's dominating the rebound game and everything else like that. So it's like I feel like she'd be the kind of the front runner right now like that. But I feel like the race is very close. It's kind of like this. It's like I have Angel Reese right here, and I have Kalen Clark right there for Rookie of the Year race. And it's a lot of games left still. You're gonna have a break period, then they'll come back and stuff. We also get to see them teaming up as well too. You know, people always have them putting them against each other. We see them teaming up in the All-Star versus the Team USA, so that should be nice to see. But to see 2 rookies right here come in there and bring a big, you know, attraction, because the past few years the league has been getting better. Because I remember I went to my first NBA game in 2015. It was different. That's when Dallas Wings with that old logo and stuff. They had, I think, Isabel Harrison on the team. They had Marina on the team as well. Then they had Skylar Diggins and all that stuff like that on the team. That's when the team was a little older. And I remember, my first game was the Wings and Mercury. I became a Mercury fan, and like it was different. Like the crowd was, the crowd was cool, solid like that. But the past 3 years, I've been seeing like the crowd increase, get bigger and bigger. Especially for the Aces. The Aces have been selling out their arena for the past few years like that. And then to see these the rookie class right here, they come in, because what makes them so popular is because they all have a big following. You know, social media day and age, and the NIL deals help you out a lot. So, you know, usually you don't see rookies on commercials. You know, like people in the college on commercials. You don't see college players on commercials and doing all these different things and stuff. But with the NIL deals, they help bring more popularity, because you're like, oh, we see these people on, they're on commercials. They're getting deals with these different stations. They have their own YouTube channels and stuff, so they build more popularity. So a lot of the fan bases are coming in like that, and they're coming to watch them games and stuff. So see these big stars come in and just bring a big traction, and adding on to more and more to the people have been known for quite some time and stuff. You know, from all the days of the Tarasis, the Candace Parkers, you know, of course, Asia Wilson, what she's been doing for the past few years, just building on and adding more and more. It's getting better and better. Then next year, you have Paige Buckers going to go crazy. She's probably going to be drafted by the Valkyries, which is a new team they're going to be coming, of course. They should have the first pick, so he's probably drafted by them, which is going to be exciting to see as well. So it's going to be a lot of popularity, a lot of people who are already popular. Because like Paige Bueckers, I've been seeing Paige Bueckers since high school. I think she's about the same age as me, but you know that Overtime channel, they always focus on a lot of the high school like players and stuff like that. But seeing us in high school, been playing basketball for a long time. A lot of these players, you see them since like high school. That's kind of the world, the NIL deals start kicking in, and then the world of media and stuff start bringing like more traction to things. So a lot of these players we already know who they are. So a lot of the fans are just waiting for them to get to the league and stuff, and it's bringing a lot of traction. So it's gonna be very cool to see who wins this race. But I think they might do a most likely because it's so close to choose. So it might be like a Cole MVP, not Cole MVP. I mean Cole Rookie of the Year, kind of they did before, like in the NBA. When they did it for who's that? It was Steve Nash and I think Grant Hill, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they might do it like that. So we'll see that, or like how they did it for I believe on the Cole MVPs. Remember one time in the NFL when Peyton Manning and I think Peyton Manning been there won Cole MVPs before, which was wild like that a while ago, of course. But yeah, that they've been going crazy with that. Asia Wilson also looking for a third MVP. Been dominating. She became the all-time leading scorer in Aces history. You know, the Aces was the San Antonio first. The San Antonio team, they moved to the Las Vegas Aces. I don't know what they was before the San Antonio team. They might have been something else. So they might have just been just a San Antonio to start the whole thing off. And she already leading scorer. Only 7 years. She's like 27 years old. She has 5 All-Stars, but about to be 6 because I don't think they haven't counted this one yet. 6-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time NBA champion, the NBA champion, back-to-back champions, multiple all the NBA selections and stuff. She already have a Hall of Fame career. She's adding on more and more and more. So I think she's gonna win a third MVP this year. I know the Aces have a target on their back because last year they only lost I think like 5 or 6 games, but this year they lost more than that. Of course, so far you know a lot of teams are gunning for them, like, hey, I'm coming for them. I want them to go out there and dominate. But I feel like the Aces, they can get they get into the playoffs for sure, of course. But I feel like they're gonna be a team that's gonna probably make it to the end, and most likely again. I don't think they're gonna win the third one straight, but they're definitely gonna be there at the end. But let's move on to some of the standings. Some of the standings that we have. Some of the standings right now, the teams that are standing up, I think the Liberty at first, still in the Eastern Conference. And then the Connecticut Sun, they both tied 17-4. Fever, 9-13. Skies, 8-12. Dream is 7-13. Mystics is 5-17. Then in the Western Conference, you got the Minnesota Lynx, led by, of course, Collier. The Feaster have been balling. 15-6. Then you have Seattle Storm, 14-7. The Aces, 13-7. And then you have my Mercury, 11-10, and then you have the Sparks at 5-16, and then Dallas Wings at 5-17. Dallas Wings was pretty good last year, just the injuries. You know, they got Natasha Howard back, but they still missing Satu, so we're gonna see what they do. Moving on to the NBA free agency, DeMar DeRozan getting brought in by the Kings. They did like a 3-way, I think like a 2-team or 3-team trade or something that happened. And Harrison Barnes got sent to the Spurs. DeRozan is on the Kings now. He's gonna be wearing number 10, I believe they said. So it's nice to see having DeRozan, De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, you know, Coach Mike Brown coaching the team as well. It's gonna be nice to see how far they go defensively. That's their strong. That kind of been his strong suit. Mike Brown, like coaching the team, the strong suit is being a defensive guru, a defensive guy like that. And he's been having the Kings up there like that. You know, remember it's still funny the classic conference he had. We brought the laptop and showing all the plays the referees missed. I know this past season they missed the playoffs, but the year before that, they was in the first round. They went down to the wire against the Warriors. But I feel like they built upon a lot of things these past 2 years. I think this year, adding a guy like DeRozan. DeRozan might not be the same DeRozan he was a few years ago, but he's still a guy who can go out there and give you 22 a night, 23, 24, maybe 25 a night, being that option for you with De'Aaron Fox, with Domantas Sabonis, with other pieces they have on the team, being that guy to like put you over the edge. It's going to be nice. So I think the Kings going to be a team you got to worry about. And also the Spurs got a little nice squad too. With Harrison Barnes, CP3, Wnba, Vassell. They got some guys, might be a little sneaky team that might find themselves maybe the 8th spot. Definitely play in, but maybe find themselves in the playoffs. You never know what could happen. But I'm liking the moves that have been happening. You know, a lot of teams are kind of shying away from that super team stuff. They're like, hey, we're just going to start building our team of like just a lot of depth. It's adding a lot of depth. Like the Nuggets did when they won the championship. Like the Celtics did recently. Of course, they had a lot of stars, but some of those guys are like past stars, but they had a lot of depth. It's had a lot of big star-studded depth a little bit. Like these guys might not be recent all-star, but they're still good. Like they had Jason Tatum and Brown, who are the 2 core players, but you have Drew Holiday. Then you have who's a good player. He's a little older, but he's a good player. Porzingis, good player. Al Horford as well, good player. Derek White, good player. So like you might not have like the superstar studded team where you have like all NBA players all around, but you have guys who are just, you know, just good enough, like good, like at least your first 6 or 7 guys. And they've been working out for a lot of the teams. The Celtics worked out for the Nuggets, worked out for the Lakers when they won too as well. Worked out for the Bucks when they won too. So just having those different pieces. So yeah, that's what teams been doing lately, really. Lauri Markkanen also still on the market. A lot of people have been kind of seeing if he's gonna get traded to the Warriors. I know they said the Heat was interested in him. We interested in every team, but we never make no moves for anybody. But they said Lauri Markkanen was on the market, so we want to see if he stays with the Jazz or will the Warriors make a move and trade for him? Because that'd be a nice. Actually, he probably fit better with the Warriors. You know, their play style and the way they do things over there. But I hope the Heat can get him. But most likely, we're not going to do anything to trade for him. The summer league been going on as well. You see Bronny James. A lot of people been giving him like a lot of hate. Like he only got 4 points, and this right here got crossed over. Everything that Bronny James do going to be limelighted because they have like a lot of attention on him. But what somebody should have a lot more attention on is my boy from the Miami Heat, of course, Wnba. Went out there and dominated. You know, his first game, he played well. And last game, I think he scored like 26 points. He had a lot of rebounds, a lot of blocks as well. I think he had like 26 points, 11 rebounds, had a lot of blocks. Just dominating out there. He's going to be a nice piece for the Heat to use. He's playing center, of course. They could maybe manipulate it a little bit and maybe move Bam to. Now, if he turn out to be well, they want to start him right off the bat and have him in a big role. Kind of had Jaime last year. Jaime was kind of like our 6th man last year a little bit. But if you wanted to, if you feel like you're confident enough, and you feel like you're comfortable enough to put him out there, put him at the 5, put Bam at the 4, and let's see how things work out. He can show you they can shoot the 3 a little bit, Khalil Ware, and also play good defense as well, interior defense, perimeter defense as well. Get rebounds as well, rebounding machine, and score inside. So I know it's just a summer league, but seeing the way he's playing is just kind of like a little booster for our team, because our team hasn't really did anything crazy. Got Alec Burks, he's a solid player as well, nice player, averaged 10 points per game last year. But we just need to add like another piece. I feel like another piece on the team would put us over the hump, put us over the edge a little bit to be competing for a championship. I know we make the playoffs. We're gonna make the playoffs for sure, but can you compete for and try to win a championship? That's the main thing. But I think that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, that's pretty much it I got on this list right here. I'm just kind of like out of order a little bit on this video, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I see you guys probably, well, you've probably seen this video, probably seen like 2 videos. So I probably won't see you guys until maybe a day or 2 from now. But peace out.